All right, what's up, everybody out there? All right, it's a strong style here. Now we're gonna go with the test hands. Remember, now, so yeah, the test hands of a Fable deck. It's not Dark World Fabled, but still, yes, you can use the Formula Synchron because yeah, it is possible to use Formula Synchron, and then if you're gonna make your Shooting Star Dragon, or you saw that's in the deck profile, it is a way of doing Red Nova Dragon. So let's see. Okay, Fable Lurie, Grimro, Harpy's Feather Duster, Fable Chawa, and a Ganasha. Okay. Your starter hand, 5 cards. Now let's see. Dark World Dealings. All right. From the start of it, you're possibly going to go. Excuse me, right there. All right. If you're going second, Harpy's Feather Duster. Most likely because you're going to want to destroy any backfield your opponent has. Now, anytime you're going to play these effects, hopefully you're not going to get Ash Blossom, Ghost Ogre, Nibiru, anything like that. Or else you are stopped. You're screwed. You got nothing. So, first, possibly, you're going to want to send away Cha and Fable Lurie. So, Chawa, you can discard 1 Fabled monster, then special summon this. Discard it by the graveyard, by a card effect, special summon. Send away Grimro when you have a Fabled monster on the field, and search for a Dark World monster card. Cerebral, okay. Let me get the shuffle in. Okay, so. Yeah, maybe low attacks, but you still got some powerful plays you can do. So I will synchro into a 2, and that's to make Formula Synchron. When Formula Synchron is synchro summon, you get to draw 1 card. A Compulse, okay. Set Compulse. Dark World Dealings. Draw a card. Whoa, okay. Discard Cerebral. Special Summon Cerebral. Then, normal summon Ganasha. Maybe set this face down. Set your card destruction, because then you're going to want to synchro. Now, Ganasha was not special summoned, so it'll go to the graveyard into making a 5. Fabled Dragon. Up to 2 cards in your hand, you can draw that many. If you only had 1, which was card destruction, you'll be able to draw 1 card. Since you have no cards in your hand, Fabled Dragon is going to let you draw 2 more cards. So 1 and 2. All right. Let's see then. All right. Card destruction, Monster Reborn. Maybe that's all you got right now. You can Monster Reborn, but then what are you really going to want to Monster Reborn? Because it's pretty tough. The other cool thing about Formula Synchron is you can synchro on your opponent's turn. That's the other cool thing. Maybe just end your turn from there. So, draw. Torrential, okay. Set the Torrential. You can play Danger Thunderbird, but most likely, if they chose it wrong and they got Monster Reborn sent to the graveyard, well, then you're stuck. So hopefully you can compulse, or just, if you want to, go ahead, be my guest, set the card destruction still, because you do not want to play this. You draw. Okay, it's a Bigfoot. Maybe this time set the Monster Reborn. Now, this is just if nothing happens, so I'm just going to keep on going. Let's say you want to choose Thunderbird. Okay. It's 1, it's 2. Now, let's just roll the dice. Let's see if it would be 1 or 2. 3, okay, there's no 3. 2. So they would choose it wrong. So Danger Bro Bigfoot would be thrown into the graveyard. Now, they chose it wrong, so when it goes to the graveyard, pop 1 face-up card your opponent controls. Then you'll be able to special summon Danger Thunderbird. And you draw 1 card. Raven, okay. Now, okay. Anything goes still right here. Card destruction you have. Draw into Dark World Dealings. Okay. Raven. Raven's effect, maybe this time you want to get rid of Dark World Dealings. Because when you make it into a level 3, you can make it into a synchro. Now, it's optional, rather if you want to use, make Shooting Star Dragon right now, or you can make Red Nova Dragon. Now, Red Nova Dragon, you need a Red Dragon Archfiend and 2 tuners, right? Let's say Red Dragon Archfiend. Now, to make Red Nova Dragon, you need 2 tuners. You only have 1 tuner. And a Red Dragon Archfiend. And that's to make a 12, right? 8, 10, 12. Red Nova Dragon. Red Nova Dragon gains 500 attack for each tuner that is in your graveyard. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5, 10, 15, 20. 2,000 more attack points. So 45 Red Nova Dragon is now. If this card was banished and sent, this card special summon this banished card. Draw. Fabled Chris. Okay. Now remember, I had card destruction, right? Card destruction. The Chris. Now, draw your card. So if it was Book of Moon is what you draw. Fabled Chris, anytime it is sent to the graveyard, you special summon 1 Fabled monster. Raven, all right. I won't use Raven's effect, but 8, 2, synchro to make a 10. Leviathan. Draw, and then yes, there you go. That was to make Red Nova Dragon. So yeah, even though, they're high-level monsters, it's not so hard to... Don't think of it as it's so hard to, really make them. Because, you're going to have to do a little bit of, material than just, one actual simple, synchro. But it is possible to make them. So, that was using Red Dragon Archfiend. Unless I made using Reagan to make Shooting Stardust Dragon, and I could have synchro to make Shooting Star Dragon. So either way, whichever one you wanted to make, rather if it was Shooting Star Dragon or Red Nova Dragon. Now I was just continuing, and let's just say nothing would have happened to me. Well, then that would have been I would have been continuing off, making the plays I did. Now, if you were stopped, okay, then then you're stopped. You can't do anything else. All right, let's go with another hand. You're only Dark World in here, okay? So, Brow. Chris, Torrential, a Compulse, and a Raven. Your draw. Torrential, okay. Of course, possibly keep one Torrential. You don't want to get rid of both. All right, so Raven. Raven's effect. Send away any number of cards. Maybe just your Brow. It'll become a level 3. You'll be able to draw one card because of Brow. Okay, a Chawa. Pretty much that's all you can do. You do not want to get rid of Chris because you have no target in here. So Compulse, Torrential, whatever it's going to be, you draw into another Raven. Okay. Oh God. Okay. Not so much of a good hand, but let's just say that was that. Okay, that was not a good hand. So let's just try again on this. Because yeah, you can remember always. You're not always going to get a good hand. Sometimes you could get bad hands. That was a bad hand. So just try another shuffle and then let's see how this one's going to go. Hopefully it goes better. Wow, another Brow. Okay. Grimro. Kushano. Achawa. All monsters. Okay. And a Book of Moon. All right, then. Set Book of Moon. Discard. You're going to special summon, but Kushano cannot be special summoned. But you can special summon Chawa. Discard the Grimro. I'm going to get Chris for my Grimro to search. Now, why am I choosing Chris? Is because this is when you're going to want Kushano in the graveyard. So, Kushano, when you can discard one fabled monster to the graveyard, except Kushano, bring this card right back to your hand. I will send away Chris, Kushano, to my hand. When sent to the graveyard, special summon one fabled. So, what do I have next that I can do? Well then, all right. Discard. This is not once per turn. Special summon out. Once again. I have a Brow. Now then, what I want to do next, let's see. Summon out Brow, which you can do, or you can keep this in your hand. Synchro to make a 5. Reagan, okay. Up to 2 cards. You only have 1, so let's draw 1. Into a 3rd. Oh my God, really? A 3rd. Synchro into a 6. So yeah, a lot of synchro, but you know, it's cool things you can do. Bryonock. Activate the card. Okay, only 1, so Brow. You're going to send away. Draw 1 card for Brow. Draw into a Chris. Okay. Remember, not once per turn. Send away. Back to my hand. And then again, I didn't even normal summon. This is what's cool about them. I did not normal summon. Summon out. Into another Reagan. Only one card, so I can into a torrential. Okay. So yeah, a lot of material to do synchro plays, but it's just interesting what these cards do. Now, only on that turn, of course. Yeah, this is the original Bryonock where it was once per turn. It's not once per turn anymore. I just have the original one. And only once per it's only on that turn also about the draw power of Reagan. So let's keep going. Okay, Chris. You have Book, you have Torrential, Reagan, and Bryonock. Maybe summon Kashano. Synchro to make an 8. Maybe this time you want to go into Valkyries. Discard 1 Fiend. Not quite. Go Kushana's effect first before even doing Valkyries. Because Kushana, when in your graveyard, throw away a Fabled. Get this to your hand. Special summon a Fabled. Now use Valkyries. Discard a Fabled. Well, a Fiend. My mistake. A Fiend. So you get the idea? First go Kushano's effect of getting this to your hand, and then you use. So you just send it right back, and you'll draw 1 card. So Kushano's first. Fabled Chris was thrown to the graveyard. Chris's effect special summons 1. You'll get Kushano to your hand, then use Valkyrie's effect. So first is Kushano's effect, then you go Valkyrie's effect, which is to send away a Fiend. Kushano's a Fiend, so you're just sending it right back, and you'll draw 1 card. A Compulse, all right. So that's the little cool thing. You have a plus, so you have a +2, +1. So, I mean, 2 combos. First combo, like I just said, go Kushano. And whatever you're discarding, you use the effect of what you're discarding, which was Chris. So you're using Chris as the effect to special summon out a Fabled. And then get Kushano to your hand. Then you go 2, which is send away a Fabled monster. I mean, a Fiend monster. And you draw 1 card out of Valkyries. So that's like a little cool thing. Doing 2 effects all at once, and the effects are just awesome. You're special summoning 1, and you're drawing 1. So little combo piece you can do, and it gets pretty interesting. Draw. All right. Discard 1 Fiend, right? Here's a Fiend. Now you cannot do Fabled Kushano because it's not, send away another, send a Fabled. No, but I'll use Valkyrie's effect. Discard a Fiend type monster. I will draw 2 cards because first, draw a card, and then Brow, you're drawing another card. So that's a draw 2. Draw 2 cards. See what we got. Oh, okay then. Be wise about this. You have a Torrential, you have a Compulse, you have 1 Book of Moon in here. So do you really want to play your second Book of Moon that you have right here? Basically not. Just hopefully you can keep these monsters on the field. But I'm just continuing on. I'm just playing like if nothing were to happen to me. If something were to happen, well then, at some point I'm going to possibly have to stop on the Valkyries effect, or not. I didn't have a chance to bring out Valkyries because, of course, the effects of what these damn cards I hate so much. Infinite Impermanence, Yvette Valard, whatever. Okay. Draw into another Compulse. All right, so I'll keep it from there, but then, yeah. Cool little things you can do, huh? That's like the main combo you're always going to want to do with Valkyries. And then, with the Foolish Burial, you want to have Kushano in your graveyard. All right, so brow, fabled cerebral, Book of Moon, foolish burial, cerebral, and Gashana. Okay. Ganasha, my mistake. So remember, yeah, good thing you have foolish burial. Get Kashano in the graveyard. All right, so send book. Set book. All right, then, so you go cerebral, special summon, Kashano to your hand. All right, so Ganasha. Okay. You can synchro into a 5. Now, particularly, you can't do... You can use Reagan, but you're not going to be able to get that effect because you have... What did I have? 3 cards, right? Yeah, 3. But what you can do as well, let's just say you want to make another level 5. Well, then TG Librarian. And Kashano's in my hand, so... No other card because I summoned out Ganasha. So keep this in your hand. Hopefully that goes. Anytime a synchro summon would have happened, even if your opponent synchro summoned, you get to draw 1 card for Librarian. So I will draw into a brow. Okay. Into a Kashano. So that's 5, that's 3. Let's say an 8. Now, if you want to keep on doing that effect about what Fabled Chris can do, Valkyries, well then, you can go draw power or you can do another synchro straight like this instantly. So cerebral, special summon, get Kashano. Before doing a 10, Valkyries, send away a fiend, draw 1 card, Monster Reborn. Okay, just like, yeah, go into a cycle. Now synchro it to a 10. Here's your level 10, Leviathan. Anytime this will be sent to the graveyard, you're going to be able to bring out 3 Fableds right back. So yeah, book whatever you need to, except you just can't book links. Draw. Okay. Let's see then. Maybe you want to Monster Reborn, Valkyries, now, okay. I won't do this effect yet, so I'm going to set away Ganasha, special summon Ganasha, because you're going to want to do Chris's effect. I mean, Kashano's effect. So remember, first go Kashano. Then Kashano. Synchro into a 6. Now, this was special summon, so banished. Into your Bryanok. I'm going to do the effect of sending away 2 cards because that is 2 brows. Draw 2 cards. A Chawa and a Chris. To special summon Chawa, and then Chris's effect will let me special summon out a Fabled. Let's see, what do I want to bring out then? Let's go. Let's summon out Cerebral. Synchro. Send you away. All right. So you're gonna bring out rather see you have Valkyries on the field already. So you could rather go Stardust Dragon or Red Dragon Archfiend. Let's go Stardust Dragon this time because I did Red Dragon Archfiend already. Stardust Dragon. So yeah, Cerebral was because of Chris. And then that's bringing right back to your hand. Kushano. Send away a Fiend. Draw one card. Oh, okay, that's close. Let me see. Do I have a Lurie in here? I do not. Okay. Kushano. Throw away the Chris. Right back to your hand. Your other Ganasha. Synchro into a 4. So you have the Kodabari or the Unicorn. Into your link zone. I'll go Kodabari. Now, okay. 0 cards in your hand, which no, I do not. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. I have 1. But the other effect is if you have 3 or more, which I do not. It has to be destroyed at the end phase. So no, it can still be a normal monster that can be attacked. So draw, Torrential. Valkyria, send away a Fiend. Draw a card. Oh god, okay. Grimro. Lurie. Send away Lurie. Special summon. Kushano. Draw one card. I believe I did that already. Let me see. Oh, Raven. Okay. So you get the cycle, and then what I was trying to do, I got close to it to bringing out Formula Synchron to... Only if I had it earlier. Other than that, I just made all this big, huge lineup right here. Low monsters, I mean, low attacks, low-level monsters, but huge, big monsters you can bring out just by these low monsters. Low attacks, low monsters, but that make big, huge monsters. They may be low, but then you create them to make them so big. You start low with low monsters, you go higher with big monsters. From low to top. Low to big. So yeah, you're only Dark World because you want draw power. And then you saw from the beginning, I made Red Nova Dragon. Because yeah, it could have been either. And then I just showed you what Red Nova Dragon is. So I did Red Nova Dragon instead of Stardust Dragon. But then yeah, it is possible. And yeah, don't think it's that hard to make Shooting Quasar Dragon. And then yeah, I used Bryonak. You saw the combo you can do with Valkyries. That's like the main combo. Because you're gonna go send away of Fabled, and whatever Fable it is, you special summon, but that's just doing first Kushano's effect, because yeah, discard a Fable, get this to your hand. Then you go into doing the effect of discarding a Fiend to draw one card. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe. I like this deck because it's a fun deck, and then look how many combos you can do, and it makes it more interesting from, recycling from your hand to get cards to your hand and bringing out huge big monsters and what their effects to help you recycle more and more around again. And then yeah, Kushano, it's not once per turn. You can keep on doing that over and over and over again. But yeah, Valkyrie's effect is once per turn. But look at all these other monsters that you can make. And it's once, and yeah, Valkyrie's effect is only once per turn. But the Chawa, the Kashano, searching with the Grimno, with the any other cereal, crust, whatever. It's not once per turn. You can keep on doing this over and over and over again, and it makes it more fun. That's why I love it, and it's like so interesting to me. Not a top tier deck, but if you want to play for fun and make like cool moves like that, then I would say a fabled deck works if you know how to play it. And yeah, any other deck. So any deck that you want to play for fun, I would say it's going to be a fun deck for you. I've made my fun decks; they work for me, and this is one of my creative fun decks as well. Because I make all my decks creative, but I never made a creative deck where you just recycle around and around, making huge combos like the fables. And then yeah, I like doing the shooting star dragon, and then just yeah, I added in the. It is possible to make if you want to go into red nova dragon. It's not hard. And then yeah, there are times I made shooting quasar dragon. Don't always depend on it, because you're gonna want to depend on the fables, but why not put those in, because it is possible to make them. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe. So this was the test hands of doing the fabled. I'll speak to y'all later. Peace.